California is taking a big step towards building a sustainable future by implementing a new law on organic waste. It requires that no organics be sent to the landfill, instead sending edible excess food to feed people in need and inedible organics to feed livestock, turn into compost, or become renewable natural gas.
And being a restaurant owner, there's just a lot of waste. When you're at home and you just see little amounts, but when you're seeing dumpsters full, I think you can't not care once you see it.
So what does this mean for you and your workplace? Instead of putting food scraps in the landfill bin, all employees and customers must dispose of scraps in designated organic containers. These scraps should get emptied into a green dumpster for organic materials, which gets picked up by EDCO and anaerobically digested. First, set up your bins in a way that makes the most sense in your kitchen. The ideal scenario is to co-locate organic bins with all landfill bins in your kitchen. Ideally, organic bins are green and have clear signage at eye level, so it's easy for everyone to identify what goes in it. Always design your bin setup keeping in mind what is disposed of at each location. For instance, in your dishwash area, you may be disposing of organic waste steadily throughout the day, so you'll need to position a larger bin here. At an ingredient prep station, you might create a lot of trimmings at one time and can use a countertop container to collect the scraps and then dump them in a bin elsewhere in the kitchen. You can also put your bins on a trolley so you can move it to different stations as needed. Make sure to never leave a landfill bin by a station that produces organic waste without an organics bin next to it. Since food scraps are heavy, you'll need to make sure to empty the bin when it's half full or less. If you use plastic liners, make sure they get disposed of in the landfill dumpster separately from the organic material. If customers are disposing of waste in your dining area, you'll also need to provide them with a green bin with appropriate signage to dispose of any food scraps. Next, you want to make sure that everyone on the team knows what goes where. Unlike home composting, all food is fine, even bones and greasy food from customer leftovers. But large quantities of grease should still be sent to proper FOG recycling. It's important to keep materials that are made of plastic or other non-biodegradable materials out of the green bin. Plastic-like products that say compostable or biodegradable cannot be sent to organic recycling, even if they are plant-based. When disposing of customer plate waste, make sure to sort out any silverware, plastic wrapping, plastic utensils, or condiment packets. When prepping, make sure to dispose of food wrappers like plastic bags and any lined or plastic cartons in the landfill bin.
Instead of taking dirty dishes full of organic and putting in a bus tub, which goes right back to the kitchen for the dishwasher to deal with, we just separate the organic waste into a separate container. So it's really quite simple, and frankly, it's made the dishwasher's job a little easier because he's not the one in the back separating it. So.
Lastly, now that you have set up your system and know what goes where, all you need to do is keep up the good habits. Incorporate this training into your onboarding process. Make sure signage is well displayed and provide consistent reminders to all staff. Managers are required to periodically inspect the green containers and notify employees of contamination so that the team can continue to learn and improve. If you aren't sure where something goes, ask your shift manager to find out. Appoint a champion to help keep the program on track.
For me, it's been really easy. I don't think that there's been a hard part. Yeah, everybody's on the same page. Everybody likes it. We're all trying to figure out what can go in the green bin, and sometimes we'll have something and somebody will be like, no, that can't go in. Like, yes, it can. No, it can't. And then eventually we all figure it out, and everybody's really excited to figure out the new things.
Thank you for your attention and effort to making this new sustainable program a successful part of our community.